What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Fresh Roots 12C. I am Fresh Roots, and this is the wait a second. This is not the 12C, guys. This is a 2020 Audi SQ5 that was lent to me by Indigo Auto Group in Rancho Mirage, which is just right next to Palm Springs. If you're not really familiar with where Rancho Mirage is, it's out here in Southern California. It's a great dealership. They're taking care of my 12C because I kind of moved. I just moved recently, guys, so I'm not as close to Newport or San Diego. This is the closest McLaren dealership to me right now, so I figured I wanted to start a relationship with them. I wanted to meet the people over there. I used to own a Porsche Cayenne, and I brought it up there for some work, and I remember back in the day, they even let me a loaner back in the day when, you know, I wasn't even making videos or anything like that. They let me a Porsche 718 Boxer that was brand new that I really enjoyed, actually, while they worked on my Cayenne. I don't have the Cayenne anymore. Obviously I got the 12C, so I wanted to take it back there. They did take care of me. They lent me this car. They actually lent me two cars. They lent me a A6 first, but they called me back a couple days later and they're like, dude, I am so sorry, but we sold that car that we loaned you, so we're gonna need you to bring it back. And they gave me this SQ5, which I kind of like the SQ5 a little bit better. I'm not an Audi guy. I do miss the McLaren. This is not an upgrade by any means, even though it is a really cool and fun and comfortable car. It's not my McLaren. So guys, I am on my way up to Indigo Auto Group, and today's video is going to be about warranties, extended warranties. Do you need them? Where can you get them from? I've been getting in some arguments lately on the McLaren forums and Facebook and whatnot with this one guy who, guys, he owns a McLaren MP4 12C 2012, same color as mine. Here's the kicker, is I actually test drove his car about 2 years ago, and I even made an offer on it. It was at West Coast Exotic in my hometown of Temecula, California. I went, I was super stoked. I test drove the car. I had enough money. I thought I had enough money to buy the car. I put it in an offer. I was really confident. I actually thought I was going to buy the car. If any of you guys follow me on Instagram, you'll remember that, like, my mentor pulled up that day. I test drove the car with Hunter. I put it in an offer, and I was actually kind of confident that I was going to get that car, but turns out I did not end up getting that car. They ended up selling it to a guy in South Carolina, and this is the guy that I've been having arguments with online because he's like a do-it-yourselfer. He does all of his repairs himself. He does all the maintenance on his 12C himself, and he thinks that is the way to go. I'm not saying it's not the way to go, guys. I've sent this guy a few messages, and he just doesn't want to read them. He says, oh, I'm not going to read your book, man. But he should, because then he proceeds to, like, insult me and say that I'm not stating facts when I am. So, guys, do you need an extended warranty on your McLaren? That's what this video is going to cover. It's going to cover what I have as far as coverage, what I've used as far as coverage, and it's going to cover what this guy has been saying that he's got and what he does. So, I mean, as a Cliff Notes version, guys, I'll tell you right now, if you don't have an extended warranty on your 12C, you're rolling the dice. If you're just cruising it around on the weekends, you're not really driving it that hard, you're not doing any canyon runs or anything, you're not rolling the dice as hard. But if you're going to the track, you're ripping through the canyons, you're driving that car how it should be, and you don't have any sort of extended warranty, and you're not an independent mechanic yourself, I'm not quite sure that's the right route to go, and it seems like that's what he's advocating. He advocates to not have an extended warranty. He and I were just arguing yesterday, him saying that he doesn't even trust independent shops. So I don't know what his expectation is for everybody that owns a McLaren to learn how to work on cars, because you can't trust dealerships and you can't trust the independent shops. Apparently you can only trust him. So he's out of his mind. I don't think he realizes how business works. I don't think he has a business background. Independent shops need to make money. The dealerships need to make money. Us business people understand that, so we don't mind paying those premiums at certain times to make sure that our things are taken care of properly. Also, you pay a premium for having a factory trained technician work on your car. You might also save yourself some depreciation when you go to resell that car. If you've been maintaining your car for the last 5 years, I wouldn't want to buy that car. Personally, I would want to see service records, and if you said, well, here are the service records, and I've done all the service, I'm not going to want to buy that car. So I think he's going to run into that problem if he ever does go to resell that car. Nobody's going to want to buy it. He has no service records at all. other than the work that he said he's going to do. Now, there's a few things like I kind of get where he's coming from, because when you go to the dealership and you get like your car serviced, they might recommend to replace your window wipers or something. I'm not saying to go do that, guys, but what I am saying is some of these other guys, some of the elderly guys, some of the older cats that are in the exotic car market, they don't know, and they make enough money in their life that they don't need to worry about this, that, or the other. They want to have a warranty that covers everything. $5 grand, $6 grand a year. They don't really care. They're going to kind of just go ahead and do it because it's peace of mind. Peace of mind has a price, guys. So that's what getting these warranties does. It gives you peace of mind. Now, with all that said, I purchased a warranty, an extended warranty from McLaren for $6 grand about a year ago. It's running out in 10 days now. So my extended warranty is good for 10 more days. That's why I'm getting all that work done at Rancho Mirage right now. There's some, my valve covers were leaking. It was nothing major at all. But they decided to go ahead and take care of all that under warranty and wrap the car up. Make sure that it's good to go. I didn't use the warranty the entire year. I went to the track a few times. I had a lot of fun. I went to the canyons. I ripped the car and I drove the car hard, nearly 10,000 miles, and nothing major happened. So I can see where that guy is coming from. Hey, you paid $6 grand for a warranty. You only used like $4 grand of it. You just lost $2 grand. But that's not necessarily how it works, guys. So if I went to the track and I busted my transmission, that's 30 grand. It would have been taken care of. So $6 grand, that's 5 years worth of warranty that I would be purchasing, you know, that equates to that 30 grand that I break even in one incident with a transmission. And there's so many other things that are covered that can cover. But again, with that said, I still think $6,000 is a little extreme for an extended warranty on an MP4 12C, because you can go 2 years, 3 years with nothing happening, and you just kind of threw $6 grand down the drain. So I found an extended warranty third-party company through the forums, talked to a couple people, a couple 12C owners, and I found a company called Total Auto Protect. Now, Total Auto Protect is going to go ahead and protect my car for 2 years for just over $5,200, so just under $5,300 for 2 years. Guys, that's like $250 a month. If you're driving a McLaren and you can't afford $250 a month to give yourself peace of mind, or you would choose to bypass that option, you would say, instead of spending $250 a month, I'm just gonna roll the dice. I think that's silly, because you could just go ahead and bust a transmission that's worth 30 grand and then you're screwed. You know, you're gonna be on the hook for that. So although you can't pay it monthly, you know, they do want that payment up front. I think it was an incredible deal, guys. I got, 2 years of my car being covered as far as big major components, engine and transmission, and some of the major electrical components are covered. I have the Total Premier package. So if any of you guys are watching this video, just go ahead and Google Total Auto Protect, read through their reviews. There's a lot of exotic car owners that use these guys that have nothing but good things to say. The McLaren guys that I know have not used their extended warranty through Total Auto Protect yet, so we really don't know how their claim process is going to go. With that said, based on the Google reviews, it seems like they're pretty solid. So check that out, guys. Check out Total Auto Protect. If you own an exotic car, they cover all sorts of cars. If you own an exotic car that's out of its original warranty phase, give them a call for an extended warranty quote. It seems really reasonable for me, guys. I mean, honestly, yeah, it wasn't nice to fork up $5,300, but I know my car's covered for the next 2 years. I'm gonna go to the track a bunch of times, and I'm gonna have a lot more fun with that car. I'm gonna go rip through the canyons. If anything major happens with that car, I don't need to lose sleep over it. Where I was actually thinking about just not getting an extended warranty. I was gonna put 10 grand in a savings account and have that be kind of my safety blanket, but I just don't make enough money to play that game. So if I had $1 million in the bank, I might not get the extended warranty, because worst case scenario, I blow a transmission, it's 30 grand. I can live with that. I'd rather kind of save the money short term. But I just can't afford to gamble that, because God forbid if I did not have an extended warranty and I did go through a transmission or something that's worth 10, 15, 30 grand, it's gonna be some time before I can figure that out. I can't just snap my fingers, drop 30 grand on a transmission and continue with my life. the way I have been. It just wouldn't work out that way. So for me personally, the extended warranty is worth it, especially at around $5,300 for 2 years. It's totally worth it. Now, $6 grand for a year is which is what McLaren was doing. Yeah, it might not be as worth it, but what is the price that you put on peace of mind? Is it $6 grand a year? Is it $3 grand a year? It really depends on how or where you are personally, financially, and how much risk you want to take. So guys, my opinion, get an extended warranty if you own a 12C. Don't be like this guy who says you can do all the work yourself, you can service it yourself, you can do everything, this, that, and the other. If you're not experienced with working on these cars, I don't recommend working on them. If you're a car guy, you've been working on your cars your entire life, and you just bought a 12C and you want to work on it, be my guest, man. I mean, I don't care, but don't come on my videos and in my posts in the forums and start talking trash, because you're gonna get it right back, man. I mean, you're gonna get my opinion, that's for sure. So guys, get the extended warranty if you own a 12C. You'll sleep better at night. You'll be able to rip it at the track. You won't have to worry. I don't know if this guy goes to the track or anything, or if he does any events. I'm putting 10,000 miles on my car a year. I'm going to the track a few times a year. I'm going to the canyons with the club quite often. So I want to make sure that all my major components on my car are covered. So guys, I am almost up at Indigo Auto Group, so I'm going to get back onto the road. I will catch up with you guys when I'm over there. I know this is more of an informative video, not a whole bunch to look at, but you know, it's some good information. Guys, remember Total Auto Protect. Remember to get that extended warranty. I'm going to go ahead and catch up with you when I am up at the dealership. So I just got the 12C back. Everything is all squared away. It's looking good, all cleaned up, except for the carpet over there, which sucks. I'm gonna have to vacuum that out later. But I decided I'm gonna give you guys like a little tour, a quick little rundown of the dealership over here in Rancho Mirage. It's insane. They have like all the big brands. They got Bentley, they got Aston Martin, they have McLaren, Lamborghini. They're building like a Ferrari thing right down the road, but check it out, guys. Here is the GT. Every time I see the GT in a different color, it kind of grows on me. I don't know why they chose that one debut bronze color, but check these two out. These look sick, guys. And then this 720 catches my eye every time I see it. I think this is that, no, this is that amethyst spider one right here. Ooh wee. It's like a deep dark purple. It's called amethyst black, but when the sun hits this car, right, it's like a deep black. Here we have another 720S Spider. Got that 570S. Couple Aston Martins, Lawrence style over here. So guys, back to the extended warranty thing. Do I think it's worth it to have an extended warranty? Yes. Do I think it's worth it to have the extended warranty through McLaren? No. I didn't use it all. I paid $6 grand, probably used maybe $4 or $5 grand over the entire year. I'm not sure exactly how much all the work here cost or how much they covered, but I know it wasn't $6 grand worth. So no, wasn't worth it as far as that goes. But do you need one? Yeah, because if my engine or my transmission went out at the track, I'd be screwed. I wouldn't be able to afford to replace that on my own. So yeah, you do need one for things like that. Do they happen often? No. But do you want to roll the dice? No. So that's kind of where I stand on that, guys. Check out, I think this is these are the new Huracan Evos. Huracan Evo Spiders. Ooh wee. And this is what this city is pretty much known for, guys. It's going to be the Rolls Royce. If you're in Palm Springs, Rancho Mirage, you're going to be in a Rolls, you're going to be in a Bentley, you might even be in a Cullinan, man. Woo wee. So this is the Rolls Royce SUV. This is called the Cullinan, if I'm saying it correctly. It looks bulletproof. Absolutely insane. They got a pair of them sitting right here. I thought these were Range Rovers at first, but if you guys look at the interior of these things, they're absolutely insane. I sat in one in O'Gara one time and I was like, whoa. Super luxury. Bunch of Rolls's, guys. This is definitely a Rolls Royce city. They're too big for me, man. Rolls Royces are like, they're way too big. They're just not my style of car. I'm more of a luxury, or not a luxury, I'm more of an exotic sports car type of guy. Here we have the Aventador lime green in there. Inside their showroom is insane. I'll show you guys later. I gotta kind of get going right now up to LA, meeting up with my boy Everett, who is an insane jeweler, and he's gonna take the time today to teach me a couple things. He's gonna teach me the lost wax art casting, or the art of lost wax casting, which is awesome. He's a goldsmith and a jeweler out in Los Angeles, and he's going to teach me a couple things. Guys, I've been dying to learn goldsmithing. Silver, gold, jewels, gems, diamonds. I've been dying to learn all this. So I reached out to him, and he agreed to teach me a couple things today. So we're going to sit down. We're going to make like a cap. We're going to make like a single tooth platinum or gold cap today, and I'm going to learn how to make those from start to finish, from the casting process to the wax process to actually pouring the metal and all that. So it's going to be really fun. I'm not sure how much of it I'm going to film because I actually really need to learn today, or I want to learn today. So that's what I'll be doing. But look at the McLarens, guys, just scattered out. I really like this dealership. I remember coming here when I had my Porsche, and I was like, man, one day I'm going to have a McLaren, and here it is. Happened a lot sooner than I thought, and I know that's going to be the case with a lot of you guys watching this video. You'll think, man, there's no way I'll be able to own one of those cars, but keep working, keep grinding, and it'll happen a lot sooner than you think. So I'm gonna get back into the car, and I'm gonna head up to LA, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.